If you haven't subscribed already, ring that bell to get notified when new movies are posted. Hey, Chris Young here from HomeKit Geek, the channel where we bring you new smart home content every single week, focusing on Apple HomeKit, Amazon's Madam A, the Echo ecosystem, Google Assistant, Home Assistant, as well as a lot of air quality stuff because it's just a passion. If any of that sounds like it might interest you, please consider subscribing below. I would appreciate it. Today we're going to be looking at the Xiaomi Desklamp Pro. This is a HomeKit capable desk lamp and with a lot of small details that they've done to make it really fit well in your office. I think you guys are really going to enjoy this one. I want to also say thank you to Eric, who is a contact of mine in China, who I was able to order this through him. He went and picked it up for me and shipped it for me. And, you know, I got to give the guy props for that. The other thing I want to do is to point you guys to a new site called HomeKit Hero. So I'm assuming most of you guys, if you're HomeKit fans, know about HomeKit News. But I want to also point you out to HomeKit Hero, where there's a lot of great content coming out there. So if you guys are interested in keeping up to date on what's going on, learning more about HomeKit, definitely check that out as well. Let's get into it. So the Xiaomi Desklamp Pro with Apple HomeKit is designed to help make your workspace a little better, right? They have done a lot of attention to detail in here, special reading modes, special working with PC modes. So they've done some light research to figure out what lights are better there. It is max height of 66 centimeters, 26 inches tall. So you can see in the picture, it does have that articulating arm, so you can move it up or down or around. As well, it is Wi-Fi 2.4 gigahertz, BLE for setup, 2 to 400 lumens, so very low to just bright enough for your desk. White with warmth control, so there is no color here. And the color temperature can range from 2500 kelvins to 4800 kelvins. So a very warm, almost orangey white, all the way up to starting to be similar to daylight. The other really cool thing about this is the inclusion of the Pomodoro timer. If you're not familiar with Pomodoro, this is a productivity technique, a time boxing technique. I will put a link up to a video on that so you can check that out. Let's get into the unboxing. So this box is really well put together, very solid, feels solid, nothing is moving inside it, which is good because you don't have to put this lamp together. It is already completely assembled within the box. In my case, everything seems to be clearly marked. I had this imported directly from China. Thank you to Eric for helping me out with that. And so I can't actually read what's on the box, but you can see Apple HomeKit logo. We like to see that. So let's get in and open this thing up. As you can see, it is fairly well packed. Styrofoam. This thing is not going to be moving around in shipment at all. So even the styrofoam is nicely marked with an up there. And as we open it up, you can see there's quite a bit of space here, but there's, like I said, you don't have to put this together at all. It's already completely put together for us. Instructions in there, as well as the power cable. So this is not, as you can see, a USB powered. This has got a, whatever that connector is. I'm not even sure. And like I said, even though I ordered this from China, it does have the North American capable plug, so I was able to plug it in and get it working without much problem. Instructions, of course, I've got the Chinese version, so they are in Chinese, no surprise there. So because of the size of this, it's a little hard to get this into the video, but I want to give you guys an idea of how this actually is going to look. So you can see you've got the articulating, the light itself. You can flip that up or down to some degree. You can turn the lamp. You can extend the bar up or down, so it's quite large, up to that, 66 centimeters, I believe is what it was, right? Controls right on the light as well. This thing isn't move. It's actually pretty solid, right? So I'm quite happy with the manufacturing quality of the light itself. So as I said, you've got the little knob, the controls right here. So you've got a dial that you're going to be able to turn it up or down. As well, you can tap that to turn it on or off. And you can also tap to get into different modes, which is kind of cool. So you don't actually have to have your phone with you at all times. And with that, let's go over to the Xiaomi app and get this set up. So for those of you who are not aware, yeah, you could absolutely use this directly within HomeKit alone, but I think you would lose some of the benefits of what the Xiaomi app is going to give you. Now, there is a bit of confusion around the Xiaomi app, and I wish I had answers. I just don't. Xiaomi sells products into different regions of the world, and they only sell certain products in certain regions of the world, right? So if you want to be able to connect the Xiaomi desk lamp to your Xiaomi app, at least as far as I was able to tell. Full disclosure, I didn't test them all, but you're going to have to be connected to the China region if you want to connect to the to have the Xiaomi desk lamp associated with your Mi app. And the Mi app, that cloud, that's how things like Google Assistant and Amazon's ecosystem and their digital assistants would be able to connect to this, right? So that is one of the things to be aware of. So if you happen to only be in the HomeKit ecosystem, it's not such a big deal because all the connectivity stays local. That's one of the benefits of HomeKit. So right now, we just followed the process, put the Wi-Fi settings over. That was done via Bluetooth. And after this, we just put it in a room in our Mi app. Nice and easy, no issues at all. Location of the device is defined. We put a tag, a name of the device, and then now we've got the name, we've got the location for it. We click OK, and we're given the opportunity to now pair it with HomeKit. So again, nice and easy. We're now going to follow through the Apple HomeKit version. It's going to say which home would you like it to add it to. I've got a few. Put it in my home. And then we just use the HomeKit code that was in the box on these instructions. So once we're able to actually get that in the viewing area of the camera, it's just the HomeKit pairing setup. This is going to create that relationship between your Mi Desklamp and your HomeKit home, right? We put it in the room that we want to. All that stuff works exactly the same way, which is kind of nice, right? That's what we like about HomeKit. And now we can also take advantage of connecting the Xiaomi Desklamp with a Eve Systems motion sensor or something from, I don't know, the Akara ecosystem or the Xiaoyan ecosystem or a Philips Hue motion sensor. All of that is now capable by tying all these things together. So continuing on in the Xiaomi or the Mi app, you can see here, you're going to have to agree to their privacy. And you've got this very simple up, down is brightness, right, left is the warmth, right, the Kelvin. So whether it's a very bright white or kind of an orangey white. As well, along the bottom, you have your reading options already there, which is going to give you more of a white light. You've got the PC mode option, which is more of that orangey white, very low Kelvin. And now you have the ability to do a whole bunch of other things as far as creating smart scenes within the Xiaomi. So this is Xiaomi specific. This is no longer HomeKit. So if you are kind of in that ecosystem as well, you might be able to do more. I honestly have not done much with that. So the last thing I really wanted to show you guys, because I think this is a really unique feature of this particular lamp, is the focus mode, right? So as I said, you've got the reading mode, you've got the PC mode, and in all of those, you have that little toggle switch available there, which is the focus mode. And this is the Pomodoro mode. And what this is going to do is it allows you to take the typical 25 minutes Pomodoro session with a 5-minute rest, which is, that's kind of what is very typical within Pomodoro and time boxing. But we can also say, hey, do we want it to be 25 minutes? Do we want it to be 45 minutes? So you've got the ability to play around with it a bit, depending on how long you can sustain your focus without requiring a break. Seen as this, the whole purpose of this lamp is to be a Pomodoro, or is to be a desk lamp. The Pomodoro, the inclusion of this, I think is just a really, really smart idea on the part of Xiaomi. Right, you can see here, I'm going to have a 25-minute counter that's going to go down. At the end of that 25 minutes, the light is going to start blinking, right? Pretty cool. So the last thing I wanted to show you guys is the HomeKit controls. And again, if you've seen a HomeKit light before, there is really not much to see here. Bottom left-hand corner, if you hold it down, you can adjust the brightness, you can adjust the warmth. It says color, but it's really the warmth in this case, right? Because you've got that from, what, 2,700 kelvins or 2,500 up to 4,000 or whatever that number was. And as well, you can go in, you can adjust the group, you can group it with other devices, put it in your favorites. You can see all the information you need here. And as well, you can, like I said before, you can create automations and scenes across all your other HomeKit supported vendors with no issues. And have all that stay private within your home network, which is why we use HomeKit. So final thoughts on the Xiaomi Desklamp Pro. To be honest, this is the desk lamp that sits on my desk. I've also got, and you may have seen the video for the iHapper desk lamp, That I've actually put over to my kids. They love having the flashlight. It's something that works really well for them. Having this Pomodoro technique available to me within this desk lamp is actually useful. Time boxing is something I'm trying to do more of. It's a really good way to stay productive and not get drained. The other thing it does is, for me, I tend to get hyper-focused, and I can just kind of wake up 2 hours from now and go, whoa, where did the time go? Having that Pomodoro in there forces me, when that light starts flashing, to be aware of the fact that maybe I should take a quick break, which I think is probably better for my mental health in the long run. What do you guys think? Is this something you would consider putting on your desk, in your HomeKit home? Definitely let me know in the comments below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Likes, shares, always appreciated, and I will see you guys soon.